Hey, this is Brooks. I was just gonna show you guys something here. I rebuilt this. We got a 125 YZ, a new or 2015, I think. Then I have an old 2006 YZ 250 two-stroke that I just tore it onto the frame completely and built it into a 300. And so we had to put new bearings all the way around. The bearings in the frame, the stem bearings were shot on this thing. So when you turn your handlebars, they go click, 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 like there's a stabilizer on there, but the bearings are shot. So I put new stem bearings in it. I'd rebuilt the swing arm bearings, new chain, sprockets, tires, pretty much everything, brakes. But it's a new scooter now for the most part. I had Daniel Schmidt do my suspension. And I also had him do that on my Kawasaki 450 here. But one thing I was going to do though is whenever I get a new bike, I tear apart the linkage and I grease it, because they don't put very much grease in the linkage, from the factories. So these bikes are older bikes. So I've gone through these three and greased everything on the linkage, on the lower suspension linkage, the arms and the main one. You want to make sure you linkage the shaft, across the counter shaft sprocket too, that holds the motor on. But so anyway, now I'm just going to pull my triple clamp off the top here, and I'm going to grease the upper bearing, and then I'll drop these forks down and grease the lower bearing. So I greased everything else on this 450, and it's a really good scooter. I can go fast on this thing, but it's just a little bit heavy for me, so that's kind of why I decided to pick up a 250 two-stroke and make it into a 300. So that's kind of my project. The other two bikes that's my daughter's bike, and the 125 is my son's bike, but he rides a 250F too. But yeah, we kind of got the whole family covered. But anyway, it's pretty important to keep these, triple clamp, the stem bearings greased. Otherwise, those bearings will get pitted on you, and you'll get herky-jerky steering. So, yeah. Stay tuned. This is Brooks Jesson. It's kind of a dirt bike garage today. Take care.